Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make a very clean and simple card, and all we're going to need for that is two colors of ink, a brown and a green. I'm going to be using cinnamon cider and old olive, but you can use whatever colors you have. And then you're going to need one piece of basic white cardstock. So let me show you how we do that. Now the stamp set that we're using today is called Treasured Kindness, and that has the little bonsai tree on it. So the first thing we want to do is take our basic white cardstock, and I'm going to cut it in half. So we're going to go at 5.5 and cut. And we're going to pick this piece and set it aside for our card base. And then we're going to take this piece and we're going to cut that in half at 4.25. So now we have two small pieces, I think. Okay, let's set that aside. And then we're going to use this piece here to stamp on. Now, this stamp set is a layering set, so you got two pieces. The first thing we're going to stamp is the base of the tree. So let's get our brown out. We'll ink that up. And I'm just going to go right in the middle, just like that. And perfect. Clean the ink off of there. All right, now there is a solid trunk, and we're going to stamp that. I'm going to get a little scrap piece of paper here because I want to stamp off once, and I'm going to line that up and stamp right on there. So now you can see some shading on that tree trunk. All right. The next part, we're going to use the leaves of the tree. So let's get our old olive out. And ink that up. Now I'm also going to stamp off on this. And then I'm just going to line this up with those little branches that are on the tree. Stamp that. There you go. And after that, we need the solid part of the tree leaves. Do the same thing. We're just going to ink that up, stamp it off, and bring it back here, line it up with those leaves, and press. And there's our cute little tree. You can see that. It's really cute. Alright, we're done with that ink for now. Now, get rid of that. I'm going to take the stitch rectangle dies, and I think I'm going to use, let's see, maybe not that one. How about maybe this one? See? Yes. All right. So we're going to cut this out. I think that's the right size. All right, we're going to bring in the Stampin' Emboss Machine. Okay. I see I do need to trim this down just a little bit because it's too wide to go in there. So I'm going to just trim a little off of each edge of this just to get it down. And there, that's perfect. Okay. I'll get my base for my emboss machine. Put that on there. I have it. All right. Put that back on there. And this, and then we'll take this die, the stitch rectangle die. I'm just going to center that on there. Put the plate on top and run that through. Okay. And that gives me our little tree like this. I'm going to put that back out of the way. All these things. Put that back in there. Oh, I'll put that back in there. Okay. Now, next I have an embossed layer underneath there, if you can see that. So to do that, and it really doesn't matter, you could use any embossing plate. I'm going to use one from the Greenery embossing plate. I do believe that's retired, but there's so many other ones out there. You could use any embossing plate underneath there. Whatever you like, whatever you have. So I'm going to put that. This also needs to be cut down. So I want to cut this to 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. So we'll put that at 3 1/2. Cut. And 4 3/4 and cut. Okay. Now we can put that right in here. Oops, let's get rid of these. Okay, I'm going to just center this in here like that. Bring our cut and emboss in again. This time I need the embossing plate. Put on our base and put down the number 3 plate. Oops. I'm going to put that on, sorry. This goes on top, my mistake. And then just run this through there. And that will give us this cute little textured plate. Oh, I wasn't straight. I'm going to have to do that again. Alright, I just have to get another little piece of paper. Let me cut that again. Again, I want 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. All right, move that out of the way. All right, let me be more careful this time. All right. I'll put that in there, line that up the way I want it. All right, there we go. Put the base, we'll put this down, we'll put this on top, and run it through and get our little textured piece. There we are, much better. All right, so we have that, and then we have our piece of cardstock for the base of the card. So to make our card base, we'll get our scoreboard out, and we are going to put this right in the corner, and we'll score this at 4 1/4, and then I like to take it and flip it around again and do it at 4 1/4 again. Just stick that up in the corner, fold this over, meeting up in the corner like so, and okay. And then I like to take and just go on all 4 sides with my bone folder, and that will just flatten down any edges. Do it on both sides. And that flattens down the cut edge and your fold. Okay. So first, we're going to glue this onto the card. And we just put a little bit of crust here, a little bit of glue. And I'm going to center that in here. Now I want to stamp a sentiment on here. So I think from this set we're going to use "Your kindness is treasured in my heart." So let me get that one. There it is. Pick that up. Now I'm just going to use a little bit of, I don't think I want basic, yeah. I think I used the smoky slate. Ink that up. I'll try that on my little scrap piece of paper here. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, that's good. So let's do that. Ink. And we're going to center it right here. Right, perfect. And I'm going to take some of our Stampin' Dimensionals here, put on the back of our tree. These off. Well, come on, you. And then we're just going to take this and center it right in the center of that. And there you have your nice, clean, and simple card, which you can stamp on the inside if you'd like. Stamp on your envelope. It's really a nice, quick card. So I hope you enjoyed this little project, and I hope that it inspires you to do something crafty today. So I'll see you back here with another project really soon.